Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Tyler from Podcast Now. I just watched the Microsoft E3 press conference. I was not impressed at all. I would consider it a failure, not necessarily a failure in the sense of like it was like totally garbage. It was a failure in the sense that they kind of were hyping up next gen, which I don't even know why. I didn't. I assumed what happened was what was going to happen. Um, I just don't understand why they would do that. Why you would talk about a console a year and a half before it's even coming out. That literally makes no sense. It kind of limits what you can even say about it. So I didn't understand that. I thought it was pretty dumb. It was pretty empty. Is it cool that Halo Infinite is a launch title? Yes. Was that expected? It was by me and Alex too. And I am going to put this out publicly. I believe that PS5 will have Horizon as a launch title, as well as probably one more game will be maybe not as big of a name as Horizon, but maybe a decent sized one will be a launch title as well. Probably at least two. But in general, they said they had 60 games and whatever. But when you have, and a lot of them were indie games. Nothing against indie games. I just don't have the time for it, honestly. But when you let's say they showed, I don't even know how many they showed, but let's say they showed 30 indie. We'll just say 20 indie games. But when you do a 10 to 15 second montage of each one, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what game's what. I can't name one of them. I'm not going to look it up because honestly, it made me not care. It was kind of just like, here's games. See, we have games. That isn't how you do it. 2 years ago, or last year, I think it was, when Sony had, they showed about 5 games, and it was amazing. Because it's not about, here's all these, it's like, it's not about rattling off games. It's about showing games that are unique, they're very different, they're engaging, you like invest almost your soul into them. That didn't happen one time here. I just didn't get it. The only time I was actually excited, there was a couple times. The biggest one was when Keanu Reeves was in Cyberpunk 2077. I was like, holy crap! Then when he came on the stage, I was like, that's pretty sweet. But what's the problem there? Cyberpunk, that's coming out on PC. Well, obviously that's Microsoft, but it's coming out on PlayStation. So that's not even. Oh, and that's cool that it was at Microsoft, but Sony's not having it. So it's kind of like, I can't wait for that. What I didn't like was that there was no gameplay. There was a 10 to 15 second gameplay montage after Keanu Reeves was done, coming out in April. I think it was April 16th. That's pretty good. I knew it was delayed. But again, that to me does nothing for Microsoft. It just doesn't. Gears 5 made absolutely no sense to me. I couldn't even believe that's what they showed. It was a cinematic weird thing where she's got like all these heads and she's like, hey. I'm like, what is going on? Am I supposed to care? Is that supposed to be your story trailer? What the F was that? And then they were talking about all these different game modes, like escape or whatever it was. And I'm like, wait a minute, is the game already out? Am I wrong? And the game's already out? And then they announced September 10th of this year. I'm like, wait, that's what you decided to show was different like multiplayer modes? What? Did you not learn from God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon, The Last of Us, Uncharted, all these games that Sony does that always get Game of the Year? Now, will Days Gone? No. Can Days Gone 2? It could, because there's a lot that they can do a lot better. Still a good game, but there's a lot that they can do better. So not all Sony exclusives that are story-driven are amazing, but 9 out of 10 are. I just don't understand. Did Microsoft not learn? Because I don't remember one Microsoft game. Okay, maybe Halo 5 or Halo 4 or something. When Game of the Year. That's it. Maybe it was 3. I don't even know. In other words, it was a long time ago. Over the last few years, it's been PlayStation games and exclusives and story-driven, no multiplayer. So it was just amazing that it's like, man, you got to sell to somebody who, like me, right, who I'm on the fence. Do I get the next Xbox? Do I not? I'm already getting a PS5, but do I get the next Xbox or not? What is it going to do for me if I do? And It's like, okay, well, what games do they have? Well, they have Halo. They have Crackdown. Oh, wait, no, that was a disaster. So that's gone. So they have Halo. They have Gears. They have Tomb Raider. No, wait, that comes to PlayStation. They have Scalebound. No, wait, that was canceled. What do they have? Oh, they have Gears and they have Halo. And they have, what was that new one? That new partner that I don't care about, that nobody even clapped for? Phantasy Star Online 2? No, I don't care. Tales of Ares or Arise. It's probably coming to PlayStation. And looked pretty good. Probably coming to PlayStation. Elder Ring? Oh, no, wait, that's not exclusive. So it's only... Oh, Flight Simulator. That's right. Let me buy next Xbox for Flight Simulator. In other words, I'm not making fun, but in a way I am. Because this is... They have 2 years. They have this year. Actually, no, they have 1 year. They have this year and they have next year to convince people like me who were like, okay, well, like last gen, okay, well, we know we have PS4 coming. We know we have another Xbox that turned out to be the Xbox One. Am I going to get one? Am I going to get both? Am I going to get none? Xbox One was... It literally did everything it could to make me not want it. Didn't get it. So now I'm like, okay, well, they learned a lot, so let's see. Maybe I'll want the next Xbox. They're doing a terrible job at selling it for me. Sony, PlayStation's doing a fantastic job because I know they have the games. Not only the games, it's not about games. It's about very, very good games. Solid story-driven games that when I am at work or when I come home and it's like, I really want to play this. I really want to know what happens next. Where you actually care. At the end, you're like, wow, that was truly amazing. None of these, I've never really seen anybody say that about any Microsoft game. And the ones that I've seen, like I said, Gears 5, I'll never get that. I won't get Gears 6, I won't get Gears 7 if it exists in the future. I don't care. They did nothing here to make me want it. Maybe I'm supposed to want it because of Terminator Dark Fate, which will probably not do well at all as a movie. So I didn't understand that. Would I get Halo? Yeah, I'd get Halo, and that's probably all because everything else is available on any other console. That's just what I don't understand here. Elden Ring, I wish I could talk about that. And this isn't about Microsoft, but what I don't understand about this whole this whole conference, is almost everything was cinematic trailers. Didn't we go through this with Microsoft 2 or 3 years ago where everything was cinematic trailers and you kind of walk away and you're like, what the F is the game? What's the gameplay? When you have Flight Simulator showing gameplay and then you have, what was that game? Let me find it. Then they show Blair Witch, which I kept thinking they were going to say Alan Wake 3 or something. You have Blair Witch, cinematic trailer, comes out August 30th. And you don't show me gameplay, it comes out in 2 months, and you don't show me gameplay? I mean, really? Why? They have Minecraft Dungeons. I don't care. Age of Empires 2. I know people care. I don't. Forza Horizon 4. Lego Speed Champions. I laughed. I thought it was a joke. Bleeding Edge. That actually looked pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I have no idea what the gameplay looks like because it was cinematic. Outer Worlds, don't care. Obsidian, really, they've not impressed me in the last few, so I'm done with them. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, that looks really interesting. Just like they had Fighter Z last year. I think it was last year. This, Dragon Ball Z, it looks really good. I'll get it on PS4 next year. Battletoads, don't care. It's just like all these different things. Then they had the Elite Controller segment. Is this a commercial? I mean, what? It was just unbelievable. I truly, and I don't want anybody to be upset and I'm not picking it apart. I'm a gamer. I love games. This whole channel is gaming, entertainment, movies. That's what we do. We give out many games every single year. I was excited about this Microsoft press conference. I actually thought they would do a really good job. I was expecting like gameplay, not cinematic trailers. Even if the gameplay was a minute or 2 minutes, minute and a half, 2 minutes, a trailer, I was expecting some really cool stuff. I was expecting a really good first look at Halo Infinite. Here's a minute of what we have so far, and that's all we're showing you. We got none of it. Again, there's a game that's exclusive to them and it's Blair Witch, and it comes out in August, at the end of August, and they couldn't even show you gameplay. Why is that? I don't understand that. You're trying to sell us games. You're trying to sell us to stick with Microsoft, and you didn't do that. You're trying to sell to people who didn't get Microsoft, like, hey, come on over. Jump in. I will not jump in at all, because I don't know how many feet deep your pool is. I might crack my skull. It's upsetting to me. And it's just unbelievable. I can't believe that they even bothered to talk about Project Scorpio. And is it cool that it's 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X? Yes. Is it cool that it's 400 times more powerful, or the 400% more or increase in performance? Awesome. And then they talked about loading times. They probably said loading times a dozen times. I wonder why. Because that's what PS5 has been talking about in the little leaks and the little presentations. So they felt the need to talk about loading times, like, oh, we have that too, we have that too, we have that too. Loading times is the future. It's not about games, it's about loading times. It's about, hey, you boot up your game and you can play instantly on your phone, on your tablet, on your this or your that. That isn't next gen. If that's what they think next gen is, it's the same problem that many games have had for a very long time. They think graphics equals a good game. Graphics don't equal a good game. Story, time, investing the gamer, literally like almost our soul into the game, that's what makes games good. So they just don't seem to get it. I don't know. I could probably talk about it all day. I'm not going to. It's annoying. Hopefully Ubisoft's tomorrow is enjoyable. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections below. Maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh. I honestly don't think that I am. I really wanted it to be good. I really did. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video.